Hello and welcome back to our video series. In our last video, we covered how to identify, assess, and pitch to potential micro-influencers. Now, it's time to discuss a critical phase of the process, which is negotiation. Negotiating an effective partnership with a micro-influencer is a delicate balance of persuasion, fairness, and strategic planning. This video will guide you through the critical aspects of negotiation to ensure a successful and mutually beneficial collaboration. One of the first things we need to do is determine fair compensation. Compensation is a critical component of any partnership. Here are suggestions on how to determine what's fair. You must understand the market. Research prevailing rates for influencer collaborations within your niche. This will give you a baseline to start your negotiations. You need to evaluate the influencer's value. Consider factors like their follower count, engagement rate, content quality, and audience demographics. An influencer with a highly engaged, relevant audience may command higher compensation. Take into consideration the scope of work. The amount and type of content you're requesting will affect the compensation. A simple Instagram post will cost less than a series of videos or a long-term campaign. You must set clear expectations of what you expect from your partnership. Clear communication is essential in any partnership. Be clear about what you expect from the influencer. Make sure that you define the deliverables. Specify what type of content you want, how many posts, and the platforms where they should be posted. You need to make sure that you have a set timeline. Give clear deadlines for when the content should be delivered and posted. And communicate your brand guidelines to your influencer. Ensure the influencer understands your brand's tone, aesthetics, and any key messages that need to be included. Nobody likes getting lost in the weeds of legal agreements, but you need to draft a comprehensive agreement. A written agreement is a must-have to protect both parties. Make sure that you outline the terms. Include the scope of work, compensation, timeline, and any legal requirements like disclosure rules. If the product or idea you are promoting is yours, you need to specify the ownership rights. Clarify who will own the rights to the content created during the collaboration. For some of you watching this video, this may be a tough one, but you need to include a termination clause. Specify the conditions under which either party can end the agreement and the implications of early termination. This gives both parties protection. One of the most important things that you can do is to build a long-term relationship. Negotiation doesn't end once the contract is signed. Maintain open communication and treat the influencer with respect to build a long-term relationship. Make sure that you give constructive feedback to your influencer. Provide your influencer with constructive feedback on their work to help them better align with your brand in the future. Always recognize good work. Acknowledge when the influencer does a good job. This builds a positive relationship and motivates them to continue delivering high-quality work. Ensure that you keep the lines of communication open with your influencer. Regular check-ins, updates about your brand, or simply saying hello can go a long way in maintaining a good relationship. By focusing on these aspects, you can negotiate a partnership that is equitable, clear, and beneficial to both parties, fostering a lasting relationship that drives value over time. In our next video, we'll discuss how to track and measure the success of your micro-influencer campaigns. Understanding the metrics and analysis can help you gauge the impact of your strategies and identify areas for improvement. Well, that's all for this segment of our series, and if you found this content useful, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.